when it comes to stress or when it comes to the mind, I guess recognizing what was helpful to me is that we are meaning making machines. We cannot help but think in terms of story and we tell ourselves story. And since none of us are God, we don't know everything. We can't fill every gap of every unknown factor that is relevant to our lives. And so we believe other people's stories, and it's kind of who tells the best story wins a lot of the time, which has its own implications for COVID. But let's just stick with the fact that we humans tell ourselves the person that cuts us off in traffic, and we can make up any number of stories as to what that person was doing or what they were thinking or what kind of character they have.
Mm.
And there's a good chance we're going to be wrong about that. And when we recognize that we often reason from unverified assumptions about life, and it's the unverified assumptions that can lead us to a storytelling that really isn't grounded in anything true. And the absence of truth in our ability to frame reality often creates these mental splinters. It creates these friction points where the story I'm telling myself doesn't line up with what I'm seeing, and now I'm frustrated. And it's the narrative lattice, if you will, the framework with which we hang the stories to fill the gaps of what we don't know, that then spills over into the emotional state that we end up with. And that storytelling, inevitably, since we can't separate thought, turns into emotion, positive or negative, or just more or less peaceful. That reality of how we are wired to frame our lives through story, once we kind of get it that this is what I'm doing, there's an ability to step back and say, wait, do I really know that? Could I prove that?